Good morning and welcome to this course on globalisation and kind of consider COVID-19. My name's Mr. Wag. I'm Head of Geography at Sydenham High School. I guess first I'd like to congratulate you on choosing this course. I hope you find it really, really interesting. The idea behind it is to provide you with, I suppose, a geographer's perspective on current events and what's going on. By a geographer's perspective, I'm sort of referring to the concepts of considering other people's perspectives, considering the kind of temporal change that and how this virus, this pandemic, kind of started, and how it's kind of developed with what's going on right now, and maybe most importantly, what this might mean for the future. Hopefully, this course will also provide you with independent research skills and the kind of skills we're looking for in A-level students to really benefit you kind of in your whatever pathway you choose post GCSE. The course has been designed so that you can work through it at your own pace. Each of the individual kind of elements has been designed to last for about 20 minutes with a really hopefully quite straightforward learning check embedded and interspersed throughout so that you kind of have a chance to review the ideas that you've been going through. And then towards the latter stages of the course, you'll get an opportunity to kind of really set your own learning, tailor what you look at to your own interests, maybe to kind of what's going on around you specifically, but more on that kind of later on. The course is structured so that first there'll be some kind of more teacher-led learning links to consider what is globalization and what are pandemics. Now, globalization is one of the compulsory elements of the A-level course, so hopefully this will provide you with some really useful knowledge for those of you going on to take geography further. There's no requirement you've already undertaken geography. However, if you've looked at globalization as part of your GCSE, feel free to kind of speed through this area in the course. Once we've kind of considered what globalization is, what causes it, what pandemics are, we'll have a go at considering the current state of COVID-19 and what's going on around the world with COVID-19, and particularly why there's differences in different countries, different impacts, different responses, different management methods, and different levels of it really, and kind of what we can, what a kind of geographer can kind of how they view those differences. After this, we'll kind of get into the more research-led part of the course, which is an opportunity for you to tailor the interests and what you're looking at to your own unique kind of tastes, really. Broadly, I've structured it around kind of the social, economic, and environmental areas of the pandemic and the kind of subsequent management methods, and what the kind of lockdown particularly means for these three areas. But one of the things we'll work through is how do you go about setting an inquiry question, and we'll get you guys to think about that so that you can set your own unique set of kind of parameters, really, set a sub-question that you want to focus on. So you may choose that actually you want to think about what's going on in your particular area, maybe socio-economic impacts in your area, social economic impacts on local businesses, for example. You might want to think about impacts in a different country. You might want to. It's important that we're going to blend together both kind of the positives as well as the negatives, so we get some kind of balance. And then the kind of last area, which is more optional at this stage, is if you want, there is going to be the opportunity available to all of you to kind of format all of that research and put it together into a kind of more academic journal style, with links on how to do that, and hopefully the option for some of those to be submitted for possible publication in an academic journal as well, which is hopefully a really, really exciting project for all of you going forward. So I think that's enough from me. The only other thing to say is I hope you really enjoy the course, or at least find it interesting. On the homepage, there is a help form. So if you have any questions or any issues with the learning, then please feel free to use that. Otherwise, anything else, do get in touch. And I hope, I hope you find this interesting and useful. Take care.